Today's case is about a 30-year-old mother of two beautiful girls who was a victim in a crime she had no involvement in. Sadly, the death of Ebony would serve as revenge to a man who was jealous of his ex-girlfriend's relationship and a $9,000 debt that was demanded from her as a result of ending the relationship. Dan formulated a plan and murdered Pack in order to get back to Stokes by stealing the one and only person she was in love with. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Ebony's family and friends. Today's video takes us to Feasterville. Feasterville is a small community located in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. It is situated in the eastern part of the state, approximately 20 miles north of Philadelphia. The population of Feasterville is around 3,500 residents. Feasterville is known for its suburban character, offering a mix of residential neighborhoods, commercial areas, and open spaces. It provides a more relaxed and family-friendly atmosphere compared to the nearby bustling city of Philadelphia. Overall, Feasterville offers a suburban setting with a close-knit community feel, while still providing convenient access to nearby amenities and attractions.
I'm enjoying my lunch on the rooftop today. I look good. I look blessed.
Ebony Sakita Pack was born on the 26th of September, 1990. Ebony was a mother of two beautiful girls. Ebony studied at Frankfort High School. She later went and got her nursing degree. Ebony was described as kind, driven, intelligent, and vivacious. Pack aspired to start her own home health care company. Ebony adored being a black woman who loved inspiring others to think positively. Ebony loved her daughters so much that she even said in her posts that they were the reason she was so motivated. She also loved her family. She would constantly post about them on her timeline and social media. Ebony was very passionate about becoming a nurse and taking pride in her hard work. In July 2020, Pack and Jasmine Stokes began dating and their relationship was doing great. The pair appeared to be quite content. However, Stokes was coping with a very serious problem during their connection. She was romantically linked to Chang Ling Dan prior to beginning a relationship with Pack. Dan had her hold $19,000 while they were dating and together. Chang demanded his money back in full once their relationship ended. Stokes told him she had spent $9,000 of it, but she only returned $10,000 since she did not have all of it. Dan didn't take it well, so he harassed and threatened her, which prompted her to file for a restraining order against him. Additionally, Stokes claimed that at one point she overheard Dan say, in reference to the victim, "I'm going to fix her," or "I have something for her," though Jasmine didn't take the remark as a direct threat against Pack. Sadly, it only made him angrier and more determined to exact revenge. Ebony Pack would take the Pennsylvania Turnpike from her home in Feasterville to her girlfriend's home in Lansdale every evening. Pack left the Fort Washington Plaza at 9:42 p.m. on the night of the shooting after passing via Bensalem Plaza at 9:27 p.m. Investigators claimed that at both locations, a dark-colored Cadillac sporting fake paper registration tags was following her car. She pulled up to the intersection of East Hancock Street and Church Road around 9:59 and was sitting in her car at a red light when a car drew up next to her and fired 10 rounds into her automobile. At 9:59 p.m. on November 28, 2020, police were called to the intersection of East Hancock Street and Church Road for a report of a car collision with gunfire. When they arrived, officers discovered Pack's Nissan vehicle parked on the curb at the intersection. Numerous bullets struck the driver's side door of Ebony Pack's car. According to a person with knowledge of the inquiry, Pack was shot numerous times during the encounter, including twice in the chest and once in the leg. Pack was taken by ambulance from the scene to Abington Lansdale Hospital, where she was subsequently declared dead. Jasmine was aware of the perpetrator as soon as she learned of Ebony's death. She went to the police right away to claim that her ex-boyfriend, Chang Ling Dan, was envious of her new relationship with Pack. She informed the authorities that he made threats against both Ebony and her as well. The Lansdale Borough Police Department and the Montgomery County Detective Bureau collaborated on the investigation after the shooting. According to the criminal complaint, investigators obtained security video from the nearby North Penn School District Educational Services building, which revealed that as the victim's car came to a stop at the junction, a second car pulled up behind it before driving off. The 54-year-old Vicky Vance, a friend of Dan's, was identified by the police as the owner of the car. They discovered Vicky was with Terence Marche, a 48-year-old guy, and Chang, a 50-year-old male, on the same night of Ebony's murder thanks to telephone data. Cell phone tracking, according to investigators, revealed that Vance, Dan, and a third man named Marche traveled to a location in East Mount Airy, Philadelphia, shortly after 7:50 p.m. on the night of the shooting. Due to its proximity to the home of Dan's ex-girlfriend, the site was thought to be significant. Investigators have discovered Marche as the individual who obtained the fake registration tags for Vance. In addition, mobile phone records revealed that Vance and Marche were spotted together at a Philadelphia home just before the shooting, after which all cell phone activity ceased, according to authorities. After the shooting, the cell activity picked back up, and they reconnected at Vance's house in Philadelphia. The cab driver, Ricky Vance, was taken into custody on April 23, 2021. He confessed and claimed to be innocent and unaware of the murder as he was being led in handcuffs to the police station, but investigators realized he was lying.
Police believe a love triangle led to the murder of a mother from Bucks County, and this afternoon we've learned one of the suspects in the killing will stand trial. NBC 10's Deanna Durante is joining us from Lansdale in Montgomery County with these new details for us. Deanna.
Well, Jim, you say one of the suspects because police say they believe there are others that helped to plan and or carry out this killing. They say they are still looking for those individuals tonight, but we can tell you inside that courtroom just a little while ago in Lansdale, there were sighs of relief from the victim's mother as one of those suspects was held to stand trial for a 30-year-old woman's murder.
I wasn't driving.
Well, then who had your car?
Yes, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Rocky Vance says the car used in the shooting to kill 30-year-old Ebony Pack may look like his, but he insists that police have the wrong guy.
There's not evidence saying it's my car. It's speculated.
So you didn't know her? You don't know her boyfriend? You know nothing about it?
I don't know nothing. I don't know none of it. I don't know none of it. I swear to God, I don't know none of it.
Police say he's lying, and he lied when they interviewed him weeks after the killing. Police say it was Vance's Cadillac that was seen on Turnpike surveillance video following Pack as she drove from her home to that of her girlfriend. Pack was minutes from the safety of that home when police say 10 shots were fired in her direction. When police got there, her body was slumped over the center console, the car running and still in drive. That was on November 28th, and for months police worked to put together the pieces and say there was gunshot residue in Vance's car. And he is a friend of the ex-boyfriend of the woman Ebony Pack was dating. In court documents, police suggest that ex-boyfriend was jealous of Pack and her relationship with his ex, and he made threats against Pack. A short time before the murder, police say that Vance was with a group of men, including that ex-boyfriend. It's not clear if Pack knew of the threats, the jealous ex-boyfriend, or that she had been followed that November night. What police now want to know is for those who know of others involved in her murder to come forward.
After hearing of Vance's arrest, Marche's fiancée took him to the Philadelphia International Airport to catch a trip to Honduras, where he was supposed to meet with a man he believed to be Dan, according to the police. Marche communicated with his fiancée frequently while he was in Honduras, but all contact unexpectedly ended in the middle of May 2021. Dan came back and told Marche's fiancée that Marche had vanished in Honduras. It is believed Marche then went back to his house in King of Prussia. He is thought to have been the shooter, firing the shots from the Cadillac's passenger seat. Dan had a 5-hour preliminary hearing after being charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and other charges in December 2021. In September, a jury found Dan and one of his 2 accomplices, 54-year-old Philadelphia resident Vicky Vance, guilty. Vance was sentenced to life in prison. Terence Marche is still evading capture. Dan allegedly held resentment over his ex-girlfriend's new relationship and the fact that Stokes never gave him all of his money. He intended to harm her by killing the one she cares about. He proceeded to kill Pack after hiring Vance. In order to assassinate Pack, who was dating Stokes, Dan hired Vance and Marche. Vance was the Cadillac's wheelman when the incident took place. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.